This is where it's at, folks. The college tournament ends here tonight. For one team, the joy of a lifetime will be achieved. And there's no doubt going to be some incredible action all along the way. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by my colleagues Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. We'll see the Wisconsin Badgers and the Michigan Wolverines.
Kevin, this is the night where we are going to see some intense basketball. High energy, lay it all out on the line for college hoops. Everything these young players have worked towards their entire life comes down to this exact moment.
And you can bet, Clark, that each and every player here tonight feels the importance of this game like no other in their lives, really. A big key in coming through in a big game like this is how well you can compose yourself. How do you handle the pressure of the big stage? We'll find out soon enough which of these teams has the ability to harness all of that raw energy and focus on getting the job done.
Let's check out Wisconsin's starting lineup. Hawkins is out there with Hill. Then it's Decker, then it's Kaminsky, and it's Evans in at the 4.
You know, Wisconsin has not historically had a lot of players in the NBA. That number, however, could be growing in the next few seasons. I mean, they have a few, but for the most part, their winning has come through solid team play.
Decker with it. Hawkins a screen on Jones. And Hill has it in the corner. Over to the left wing. The Badgers working the ball around now. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Can't make good off the pick.
And with any championship game, you know that every player is going to have their heart racing for the first few minutes. That's just natural. That's adrenaline. They'll need to remain calm, though, and let the game come to them and kind of ease into it.
And one guy, guys, I'll keep an eye on in this one is Freak. He is the consummate leader for his team. He can come out strong and play his game while keeping his intensity level up. It'll be just what they need to claim the title.
Evans, and he banks in the layup. Evans has got his second bucket.
You know, that's terrific offensive agility, footwork, and quickness there to get to the hoop.
Here's Day, and there's another one for the Wolverines.
And it looks like he might just be on his A game today, Clark.
Outside Hill. The pass to Hawkins. Evans outside. Pass to Hawkins. Back to Evans. And stolen by Freak.
Clark, walking foul. Side out.
Several teams changing it up here.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
So Michigan going with almost an entire new group here. Smith checked in for Taylor. Ellis comes in for Cunningham. Jones checked in for Jefferson. And Freak subbed in for Knight.
You know, one of the big questions on everybody's mind in this game is whether or not Freak will stay on for another year or go pro. I mean, usually a player with his upside would be a lock to be a one and done, but he's giving serious thought to staying.
And Freak is a guy who clearly values the scholastic aspect of collegiate sports. So it makes sense for him to think about staying beyond this season. Still, with Freak's draft stock rising, this could be his final game as a collegiate player.
And Wisconsin looking at who they've got. They've got Decker. Peyton is out there with Hawkins. Then it's Kaminsky, and it's Walker in at the power forward. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Wolverines.
And it's been about their defense. They're playing with a frenetic pace, putting a lot of pressure on the ball handlers and forcing turnovers.
They've gotten their fair share of points off turnovers so far tonight, too.
And so Hawkins drills both of them.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
And what a journey it has been, really, for this whole team to make it to the college championship, especially for Freak. A few bumps in the road for him, but what a story.
Greg, you get the feeling that it's only the beginning. I mean, the way he plays and the accolades he has, I mean, you can see him having a long and productive career at the pro level.
There's the pick. Here's Walker. And again, it's the Badgers missing. The Wolverines leading by 10. Day dishes the Banks. At the elbow, it's Freak. Ellis kicks to Day. Ellis can't get it to go.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him.
There's the feed to Decker. Passes to Payton. Now Hawkins, defended by Jones. Down low, here's Decker. Kaminsky, the pass to Decker. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
Superb assist there. He played the role of the maestro on that one.
And as we see Freak and his team go for the title here, he is trying to repeat what he did just a year ago. He was able to lead his high school to the PSAL championship.
Well, Greg, he was a 4-time All-American selection in high school and a unanimous one at that. He's won state titles before, but this is a different animal in high school.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. The dish to Walker. The 17-footer. Hits the front of the rim and out. Here's Banks. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. Here is Hawkins. Three-pointer. So we've reached the end of the first half of play. And the big game is just about ready to get going for our second half of play. What a championship atmosphere we've got here tonight. We are just one half of basketball away from seeing college basketball history being made.
You know what, guys? That was the start that Freak and his team wanted in the first half. I mean, they didn't run away with the game, but they're in a really good spot to capture the title.
These first 5 minutes in the second half are going to be huge. They know their opponent is going to come out strong and try to even things up. But if they can keep their cool, they'll be on their way, I think, to the title.
On the court for Michigan. Dane, he's in at point guard. Smith is out there with Ellis. Then it's Jones. And it's Crawford at the 2-guard spot. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing. The Wolverines shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. Michigan making some changes. Taylor comes in for Ellis. And Jefferson subbed in for Jones. And Wisconsin also making a switch. Wade's checked in. Hill kicks to Decker. Buries it from about 10 feet away. The Wolverines leading by 11. And Freak throws it down.
And guys, one big story that we have in this championship game is that a guy like Freak could boost his draft stock quite a bit. A win here could catapult him up the big boards of a lot of teams.
And you know, while it's just one game, scouts will get a chance to see how he plays on the big stage. Knowing a player is at his best when the lights are brightest is a big plus in GM's books.
Here's Evans. The Wolverines making their last shot. Can't cash in on the 10-foot jumper. Day kicks to Taylor. That's good. And Michigan leads by 15.
Another bucket in the paint. That's something they just have not been able to stop today.
Yeah, the defense is all about disrupting timing and spacing and what they've got going.
Here is Hawkins. And Wisconsin looking at who they've got. We've got Hawkins, Kaminsky out there with Decker, and it's Evans in at the 4 spot. Hawkins passes to Decker. It's stolen by Jones. Now here's Freak. He's covered by Hawkins. Day dishes to Ellis. Stolen by Decker. Pass to Hawkins. Shot from 12. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. The Wolverines leading by 13.
And with this lead, it looks like they'll hold on for the title. A special moment for everyone on the team. And really, what a year it's been for their star, Freak.
Yeah, very impressive considering everybody pinned their hopes on him to lead the team at the start of the season. And he hasn't disappointed. For all the hype that surrounded him, he lived up to all of it. Nice, accurate pass right into the middle.
Crawford kicks to Day. Back to Crawford. Ellis with a screen on Conley. 13 feet away. Decker with the rebound.
That's not a sight you see very often. I mean, he has a great feel for that jump shot, especially when he's open.
On the wing, Evans. The Badgers working the ball around now. Hawkins kicks to Evans. Here's the floater. A second chance effort. And he trims the lead to single digits.
His hard work on the backboard really just has given them more opportunities to score.
Smith checked in for Cunningham. Hill, he's checked in for Wisconsin. They can take their time on this possession.
You know, guys, that wouldn't be a bad idea. I mean, it gives themselves a little break, too.
Catch their breath, you're right.
And although he doesn't quite get the block, he does get the missed field goal attempt because of his ability to alter the shot.
Well, almost as effective as a block. I mean, made him completely change his release point, and I think that caused the miss.
Now here's Freak. He's covered by Hawkins. Ellis, the pass to Crawford. He kicks it to Jones. He feeds it to Ellis. Drops it in from 11 feet. And Michigan leads by 7.
And with that basket, you'd have to think this lead is secure.
I'm almost ready to go there with you, partner. Not quite. I'm hanging around at that 98% mark. So it's just about done, but I need a little more evidence to close the book on it.
.36 seconds left here in the second half. Hawkins is screen on Ellis. Evans kicks to Hawkins, and it's blocked by Day. And Michigan has possession. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Dishes to Jones. Feeds it to Ellis. Kicks to Day.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Yeah, it looked like it. I mean, he kind of slid underneath as he got to the spot, too.
And so it's Michigan winning this one. Such a special moment for these kids. All the hard work they put in, all the pressure, Greg, they've been under all tournament long. This is pure elation.